After 5 days, Ananias the high priest came down with some elders and a lawyer named Tertullius. These men presented their case against Paul to the governor. When he was called in, Tertullius began to accuse him and said, "Since we enjoy great peace because of you, and reforms are taking place for the benefit of this nation by your foresight, we gratefully receive them always and in all places, most excellent Felix, with all thankfulness. However, so that I will not burden you any further, I beg you in your graciousness to give us a brief hearing, for we have found this man to be a plague, an agitator among all the Jews throughout the Roman world, and a ringleader of the sect of the Nazarenes. He even tried to desecrate the temple, so we apprehended him and wanted to judge him according to our law. But Lysias the commander came and took him from our hands, commanding his accusers to come to you. By examining him yourself, you will be able to discern all these things of which we accuse him." The Jews also joined in the attack, alleging that these things were so. When the governor motioned to him to speak, Paul replied, "Because I know you have been a judge of this nation for many years, I am glad to offer my defense in what concerns me. You are able to determine that it is no more than 12 days since I went up to worship in Jerusalem, and they didn't find me disputing with anyone or causing a disturbance among the crowd, either in the temple complex or in the synagogues or anywhere in the city. Neither can they provide evidence to you of what they now bring against me. But I confess this to you, that according to the way which they call a sect, so I worship my father's God, believing all the things that are written in the law and in the prophets. And I have a hope in God, which these men themselves also accept, that there is going to be a resurrection both of the righteous and the unrighteous. I always do my best to have a clear conscience toward God and men. After many years I came to bring charitable gifts and offerings to my nation. And while I was doing this, some Jews from the province of Asia found me ritually purified in the temple without a crowd and without any uproar. It is they who ought to be here before you to bring charges, if they have anything against me. Either let these men here state what wrongdoing they found in me when I stood before the Sanhedrin, or about this one statement I cried out while standing among them, 'Today I am being judged before you concerning the resurrection of the dead.' Since Felix was accurately informed about the way, he adjourned the hearing, saying, 'When Lysias the commander comes down, I will decide your case.' He ordered that the centurion keep Paul under guard, though he could have some freedom, and that he should not prevent any of his friends from serving him. After some days, when Felix came with his wife Drusilla, who was Jewish, he sent for Paul and listened to him on the subject of faith in Messiah Yeshua. Now, as he spoke about righteousness, self-control, and the judgment to come, Felix became afraid and replied, 'Leave for now, but when I find time, I'll call for you.' At the same time, he was also hoping that money would be given to him by Paul. For this reason, he sent for him quite often and conversed with him. After 2 years had passed, Felix received a successor, Porcius Festus, and because he wished to do a favor for the Jews, Felix left Paul in prison.